So we was down, me and my dad. This is when I was in school. And his best friend, Craig, all his brothers were Baptist preachers. So we're down there camping with them, doing some brim fishing on the St. Johns River. We were on a little part of the river, a creek that goes off. It's called Owl, A-W-L, because my southern accent sounds like all. But Owl Creek, camping. And I was sitting there in the boat while ago. I was starting to remember that story. I'm like, I need to tell that story. We was in a little John boat. And we'd go out. We decided to cross the St. Johns River on that little John boat and catch some fish. There's other little inlets and stuff. You catching brim like double hand size. It's huge. Their meat would come over their eyes. They were so big, like a dinner plate. Never seen brim this big. Bluegill. I can't get this daggum full Virginia flake to light to save my life. So after a long day of fishing, we had a cooler full, 2 short of our limit. We're heading back. We had to cross that big river. And we're driving back to the camp, and there's this huge, I don't know if it was some kind of barge or something. Get off. But it was throwing a weight. It was a big weight. I'm in the front of the boat. My dad's driving. He's got his, it's one of them sticks. You move the motor like that with a stick. He looked at me, I looked at him, and he just kind of did like, what do you want me to do? I said, just turn into it. He said, all right, hold on. I put my hands down on the side of the boat, stuck my butt in the air, and braced myself. My dad said all he saw was my big old butt going right straight through that wake as we hit it. We just went straight through it. It was something. We were in the water, boat's upside down, our gear's gone, the motor just falls off, all our fish is gone. And I'm looking on the bank and all the alligators on the bank, and I'm like, So I looked at my dad, I said, hey Dad, there's some alligators. He goes, I know, and he's already on the boat, on top, the boat's turned up saying, he's already sitting on it. He said, I didn't even hardly get wet. I hit that water and I'm on this boat. So we get rescued by this probably a retired man and his wife on this mini yacht like thing, and we're sitting there towing our boat. I'm sick because we lost all our fish. My dad's sick because he lost his motor and all his gear. I just did the folding stuff method. It ain't working very well. We're sitting on that boat, and the lady comes around the corner and she goes, can I offer you boys a beer? I looked at my dad and I'm like, I'm 19 years old. He goes, well, yes, ma'am, I guess you can now. That'd be great. It was one of them big, tall boys. Bud Ice, I believe it was. We were drinking, we got one, drink that thing down. I was nervous from the boat accident. I drank that thing down so quick. And I looked at that lady, I said, excuse me, miss, would you mind if I had just one more of those? I'm really shaking up. Oh, yes, absolutely. You need to have another one. And so I drank another one. It didn't last long. I was tore up. I'm telling you, I was tore up. So, we finally get back to camp, and of course we're getting ragged on by the brothers and Craig, the preacher brothers. And I said, I'm just gonna have to tell them like it is, because I'm gonna have to let them know. I got off that boat, got on the shore, and I went straight to the camp. I said, look, boys, excuse my French, but this is what I said. I just had 2 beers, and those are the 2 best damn beers I ever had in my life. And they started just falling out on the floor, laughing, crying. I said, I just had to get it off my chest. I said, I'm done with it. I'm going to ask for forgiveness. I said, I ain't drunk, but I'm pretty close. So Dad and I went, got us another motor, got us some more gear. We ended up catching some good fish, but we didn't go across the St. Johns River again. We stayed on our side of the river, if you know what I mean. Hey. Oh, that Bud Ice. That was good. I've had it since, and it wasn't as good as that day. But don't knock it till you try it. God bless everybody.